This video is based on recommendations received on previous videos on Boys Love Thai drama list. Boys love dramas have become more common nowadays, though that is not to say that it has been an easy road for BL dramas to air. The presence of Boys Love series, a unique drama genre that depicts relationships between male characters, has increased significantly in recent years. What we love about these shows is how they revolve around the youth, which sends an even more empowering message. In Thai dramas, the boys love genre is amongst the most popular following the success of the series Together in March. If you're new to this universe and ready to explore further, these are some Thai dramas that are worth your attention. Number 1. TharnType. Type is a handsome college freshman who is homophobic due to being molested by a man as a child. His life is turned upside down when he meets his roommate Tharn, who is openly gay. With a gay guy and a guy who hates gay men that have to share a small space together for the rest of the year, what can possibly be the outcome of the story? Hatred or maybe love? Overall, TharnType proved the winner of 2019's Boys Love shows, and there have been quite a few contenders. Number 2. Until We Meet Again. Kon, a cold and serious student, an in-touch and optimistic and lively freshman who were once suffering lovers in the 80s, constantly pressurized by their fathers about their relationship, finally after the hard-long abuse, Kon gives up and commits suicide the day of his lover's birthday, and soon In Touch follows. 30 years later, college freshmen Farm and swim club president Dane meet at school and realize a special connection towards each other, the red thread of fate that had tied them together from their past lives. Until We Meet Again aims at presenting a story at the more dramatic and romantic end of the boys' love spectrum without straying far away from the formula. Number 3. Together. Tyne is a very handsome student and cheerleader in college, while Sarawat is one of the campus' most popular guys and is also in the soccer and music club. When Tyne is chased by Green, who he does not reciprocate feelings for, he ends up begging Sarawat to fake date with him in order to chase Green away. Somehow, just like the tale as old as time goes, pretend somehow starts to turn into reality. However, before a happily ever after, there is the process of falling in love and the slow realization that somehow they aren't pretending anymore. Somehow they do not want to. Number 4. Why Are You? Tutor is said to be wise beyond his age and acts rationally, while Fighter is the emotional kind. They started having some animosity with each other but developed a close relationship right after. Saifa is a popular musician and is often engaged in acts of mischief, while Zon, a sci-fi writer, is shy yet stubborn. Due to a bet made with his sister Zol, he starts writing sci-fi stories. But after being scolded by his parents for not studying properly, his writing is cut short. Later, when his friends tell him to steal ideas from his sister, he sees that his name is being used in her fiction along with his enemies, Saifa. Number 5. Theory of Love. Third is a filmography major and a member of the Savage team along with his best friends Tu, Bone and Kai. But he has a secret. Third has been secretly in love with Kai for years. After 3 years of painful, unrequited love, Third decides to stop, no matter how difficult it may be. But when Third decides to stop, Kai decides to start. Number 6. He's Coming to Me. After his death, Mess becomes a ghost but cannot reincarnate and is very lonely until he meets a strange boy who can actually see him. As time passes, a bond develops between the two and they gradually become friends. But what happens when Mess falls in love with the boy who is now a grown-up? What will they find out as they try to solve the mystery of Mess's death? Number 7. Love by Chance. Pete is a handsome and rich university student who is incredibly timid. His shyness is caused by the fact that he tries to hide that he is secretly gay. By chance, Pete gets hit by a kind-hearted boy on a bike. The boy, named A, apologizes to him. Over time, A protects Pete from the world. He takes care of him, but somewhere between the intense closeness and soft touches, A begins to feel more than how a friend would. Number 8. Oxygen. Orphaned at a very young age, Gui, a fourth-year engineering student, has had to work hard and earn for himself for as long as he can remember. Solo, a freshman in the Faculty of Music, can get anything he wants with a flick of a wrist. Money, fame, good looks. The boy has everything except his smile. When Solo's mother passed away, she took with her his smile. Nothing could fill this missing hole in him. That is, until one day when he sees a smiling boy working at a cafe. One night, the two worlds collide in a small coffee shop. For a cup of hot milk and a warm smile, Solo finds himself back in the cafe every night. For a soft boy who reminds him of a husky, Gui finds himself waiting for a late-night visitor with a cup of hot milk. Night after night, the two boys continue to meet at the same spot at the same time until they soon come to realize that they have become each other's breath, a necessity, just like oxygen. Number 9. Dark Blue Kiss. The continuation of Cow, Pete, Sun and Mork's story from the Kiss Me Again series. Cow and Pete's relationship has grown stronger, but they are still hiding it from the most. Cow is closeted from his mother, and the fear of her finding him out looms over him and his relationship. His mother then presents Non, the son of a boss, as a student in need of Cow's tutoring. When Non shows snubbed interest in Cow, it fuels Pete's jealousy. The secrecy and jealousy put a strain on their otherwise thriving relationship. Sun has begun to give up his unrequited love with Cow, and suddenly Mork is around a lot more. While Sun pushes Rain to stay away from Mork, the younger man's uncontrollable behavior draws him in. Sun's seriousness is holding Mork down. Despite their constant clashing, the two start to care for each other. Number 10. My Engineer. When Bon, a popular engineering student, starts a revenge plan on Juan, the innocent first-year medical student, their feelings slowly start to grow through roses that Juan has to buy for Bon every day for a month. The series brings out the different side of each couple and their journey with friends and relationships. Number 11. Two Moons 2. Weo is accepted to Kantapat University in the Faculty of Sciences. There he re-encounters Fana, a second-year boy he's long been in love with, though he had never managed to talk to him. When Weo has the chance to become the moon of his faculty, the two are thrust together as Fana, himself the former moon of the medical faculty, must supervise the freshmen participating in the competition. Despite a scathing first encounter, the two slowly get closer and closer. Weo gets to know Fana's friends, Bean and Kit. Kit, who Ming, Weo's best friend, forms an unlikely bond with and who he begins to court despite Kit's initial distaste. Number 12. Together with Me, the next chapter. The story of Knock and Con continues after Together with Me and that romance series. What obstacles will Knock and Con face after getting engaged? Number 13. End of Love. A love story that starts one night in a club between an engineering major, Mark, who is absolutely drunk and carrying the painful burden of his one-sided love, and the boy whom he bumps into and mistakes as the object of his affection, Bar Sarawat. This is an imperfect love story between two imperfect human beings. Number 14. Our Skyy. A 5-episode anthology that serves as a continuation of the stories of Arthit and Kongpom, Cow and Pete, Mork and T, Rome and Pig, and Sun and In. Number 15. YYY. Not, a handsome inventor, lives in an all-boys apartment owned by Popla, the Yai fan owner. One day, one of Not's inventions causes an electrical fire, destroying Popla's Yai CDs. She decides to kick him out when a new guy, Pan, an ad celebrity, arrives seeking for a room. Knowing about Popla's Yai liveliness, Not asks Pan to help him stay in the apartment by pretending to be his boyfriend. Pan accepts and pretends to be Not's boyfriend. But as time passes, the two can't help but eventually fall for each other. So, which Thai boys love drama would you recommend? Please let us know in the comments below.